enough already with this. And this is coming from a science guy. I've heard it. We've heard it all before. 3 years ago, we started looking at how do we integrate the arts. But many years before that, great teachers were integrating the arts, and they still are. And we need to keep on doing those things. We need to keep on pushing the agenda for our kids and allowing them to be creative and innovative in their classrooms. Now we're proposing and taking it one step further. Let's put the art and turn from STEM to STEAM to STREAM. Because if our children cannot have that R, which stands for reading and research, then how can we expect them to be competent in science, in mathematics, in history, or anything else like that? A great speaker, Sir Ken Robinson, talks about changing educational paradigms. He talks about education being reformed around the world today in most education systems. You know, he talks about the two things that are actually focused on in those educational paradigms. The first, which I don't wholeheartedly agree with, is looking at the economy. Education and the economy are tied inherently, but they're not bound together where we have to prepare kids for college and career. We have to prepare them for life. The second thing we have to do, and Ken Robinson always talks about, is the creative and innovative side and the cultural side. So we talk about how children learn to be divergent thinkers, right? And that's what we're looking at, this child here, 2 years old, playing with an iTouch. And it's amazing to me how fast they pick these things up. You know, creativity and innovation will push our children to be divergent, creative, and innovative thinkers. But this is not a new concept. In 1916, Dewey actually talked about how we need to keep the creative edge in all of our children alive. That's 100 years ago, and we're still talking about it. There's something wrong with the educational structure today. It doesn't service our students the way it should, and it doesn't propose a way our teachers can actually do what they do best, teach. Convergent thinking is narrowing the ideas that children actually come to the table with. When you start looking at where they're going from there, and scientific creativity and logical thinking, those things are inherent.